Tonight on Evening. You might think Glenn Powell has come out of nowhere to become Hollywood's latest leading man, but as he tells Saint, his rise to the top has taken decades.
Have you ever felt like an underdog yourself?
My entire life, yeah.
This is Jose.
This is Jose.
Hey, man.
Plus, Jose's one-on-one with Eddie Vedder and the cause that Pearl Jam singer is lending his voice to now.
There's actually some hope on the horizon.
Good evening and welcome to the show. I'm Chris Cashman. We are at Áegis Living here in Laurelhurst. I have made a whole bunch of new friends. We're going to meet up for a happy hour before too long. And don't go running to the internet and looking up my age. I'm not moving in just yet, but when it's my time, this is clearly the place to live.
At Áegis Living, the emphasis is on that second word. Vice President of Sales Ashley Ray explained it to me.
So Áegis Living is all about what you just said. It's about living, right? We strive to really create community.
A daily game show called Áegis Live links people across all 39 Áegis communities together for an hour of interactive play.
And they get to be the contestants. It's a lot of fun for them.
And a fetching twist, furry friends are welcome.
Animals are welcome in our offices and our communities. A lot of residents have pets, and it just makes it feel more like home.
Gourmet fare is customized for each community and served 24/7, restaurant style.
So I got the fish tacos.
None of this looks like it came out of the box, Chef. These are
No, we don't
fabulous
do.
dishes.
We don't like to do anything out of the box here at Áegis. We take a lot of pride in hiring chefs who care a lot, not only about their food, but also about the residents.
Chef Taylor keeps it custom right down to the drinks they serve at the in-house bar.
They're not just living here, they're hanging out and socializing and making friends here. I couldn't help but notice the cool bar, and you've got a happy hour every day.
Every single day we have a happy hour, and it's something that our residents really, really look forward to.
At Áegis Living, life is well lived.
That second chapter of life can be really incredibly beautiful and meaningful, and that's what we try to do here.
You want to learn more about Áegis Living communities? Maybe schedule a tour or join them for a happy hour? Go to aegisliving.com.
For the next 30 days, everyone in the country is trying to murder me.
That would be Hollywood's latest leading man, Glenn Powell, in the reboot of The Running Man. And yes, it seems like he is everywhere these days, but as our own St. Brian found out in a one-on-one interview, his meteoric rise overnight actually took decades.
Hunt him down!
In The Running Man, Glenn Powell has to survive a 30-day televised manhunt to save his sick daughter.
This is like one of the great underdog stories. It's a guy who is just trying to fight for the people he loves.
Have you ever felt like an underdog yourself?
My entire life, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
As a Texan teen, Glenn made his film debut in Spy Kids 3D Game Over. That was 22 years ago. His path to stardom, a bumpy one, littered with small supporting roles.
I've wanted to do this my entire life. I didn't know a single person, in this business, growing up in it. I just loved it. I just cared. So it's like, I always never felt like I had an inch given to me. I always felt like I had to fight for the inches.
Behind the charm lies a determined actor who learns something new on every set and whose willpower finally landed him a pivotal role in Top Gun Maverick opposite Tom Cruise.
Hey, Hangman, you look good. I am good, Rooster. I'm very good.
For Running Man, Glenn adopted Tom's attitude about doing as many of his own stunts as possible.
The thing that I've learned from Tom more than anything is you can't expect the audience to show up for you if you don't show up for them. We got to show this movie to Arnold Schwarzenegger last night, and the first thing he said, he goes, "Whew, you went through it on this movie." He's like, "I can tell because you put your body on the line."
If Glenn ever complained, co-star Lee Pace says he never heard it.
Glenn gives it 1,000%. He just has this engine of, I will not die, I will not die, I will not give up.
Director Edgar Wright urged Glenn to bring out his angry side. He even came up with a name for it, Bad Mood Glenn.
To see Glenn, who's so naturally charming and funny and a nice guy, to have such a short fuse in this, I find sort of quite delicious.
The Running Man may not be the easiest movie of his career, but Glenn Powell says the audience will be able to tell he gave it his all.
And when you don't take those shortcuts, it is painful, it is hard, but it is the right way to make the movie.
I'm still here.
Thank you, Saint. More with Glenn tomorrow night. And by the way, Running Man opens in theaters on Friday. And speaking of the movies, look at our own Jose Cedeno rubbing elbows, working the red carpet with the legendary musician from Seattle, Eddie Vedder, in town to promote a new documentary, Matter of Time.
It's a powerful documentary that blends music, science, and activism.
This week we have a particularly special event happening in Seattle for a truly important cause.
The year was 2023 when Eddie Vedder performed 2 magical shows at Benaroya Hall.
All proceeds from the concert will go to finding a cure for epidermolysis bullosa.
After its world premiere at the 2025 Tribeca Festival, the film Matter of Time had its opening night here in West Seattle.
2 years ago we started filming here in Seattle, so to bring the film home means a lot.
A project that Eddie and his wife Jill are extremely passionate about.
This is our first time here in West Seattle, in the
Admiral
famous,
Theater.
legendary Admiral Theater, so we're very proud to have people here. We are so pleased and tremendously honored by everyone's presence here tonight.
I was looking forward to talk to the Vedders about this film.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Is this Jose?
This is Jose.
Hey, man.
How you doing, brother?
The goal is treatments. The goal ultimately is cure.
Why you guys decided to be part of this film and this cause?
It started 10 years ago. Once we dug into what could be done for this particular condition, we found out there wasn't much of anything. Now, there's actually some hope on the horizon.
If you like music, you will love this film. If you care about kids, you will love this film. And if you want to learn about a dangerous disease that nobody heard of, then you must watch this film.
And what exactly is EB?
It's a rare genetic skin disorder that impacts the skin.
For somebody that doesn't know the disease, what did these kids go through?
The EB kids go through excruciating pain. You can't run normal. You can't play soccer normally. You can't even give your family members a regular hug because their skin is so fragile.
Was it hard to share your story?
It was like tiring getting filmed all the time, but I think it's great that the movie's out there and more people will be able to see it and know what EB is.
What do you guys want people to get out of this once they see the film?
My biggest thing, I think, is understanding. An understanding of the condition, an understanding of what parents and kids go through.
This film will show you how much researchers and scientists like myself care about the families.
What would you say to other kids? They're probably going through the same and they're probably losing hope.
That one day there's gonna be a cure.
You guys got this, and even though it's tough, you guys still got this.
Thank you, Eddie, and thank you, Jose. He says the movie Matter of Time is very powerful and shows what can truly happen when people come together.
Coming up, gardening expert Ciscoe Morris with 4 plant tricks that will turn a dreary November garden into a thing of beauty.
Oh la la!
And speaking of the big dark, what do you do to cope when the days get shorter? Evening viewers are weighing in.
Evening is sponsored by Áegis Living.
Welcome back to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman, hanging out with my new friends here at Áegis Living in Laurelhurst. We're in the private dining room. Just one of the many perks for living it up right here. Meanwhile, outside November, it's a tough month for gardening, unless you're Ciscoe Morris. Yes, our master gardener says these 4 plants will help you get through fall's darkest days with flying colors.
Hey, winter's coming. A lot of things are dying back, but there's some plants that look great in November. I'm going to show you 4 of them. They're going to make your garden shine. This is a Nandina. It's called Heavenly Bamboo. This one's called Firepower. And this comes out chartreuse in the spring, then it turns green. Then in fall, it starts turning red
By mid-November, this thing will look like it's on fire. It's so beautiful. They call it heavenly bamboo because the people in Japan think that you could tell your problems to this plant. It takes them away. It doesn't hurt the plant. Didn't do any good at all when I put that 2-ton rock through the side of the house. No good at all. Talk about adding a golden glow to your garden. This is Mexican mock orange, and it's Choicea tornata. This plant grows in Texas, Arizona, down into Mexico. I love it because it smells just like an orange when you crunch a leaf. The flowers smell like orange blossoms, and it adds such a gorgeous glow to your garden. The tag says, don't stick it full sun, stick it in full sun. If it burns up a little in the spring, just cut it to 6 inches. It'll come back and look like this in no time. And how can you have a winter landscape without some beautiful conifers? This is a real favorite of mine. It's a little Hinoki cypress. It's called Verdonii, and it's famous for having the golden look. I think he's a really cutie. Look at all that neat contorted growth. Just because it's November doesn't mean you can't have flowers. Look at this spectacular Mrs. Popple Hardy fuchsia. This thing will keep blooming until it gets hit by a really hard freeze. And almost always it's got flowers till after Thanksgiving. There's one problem with this plant. It attracts so many hummingbirds, you can't even go out in the garden without a hard hat. Now, if you don't happen to have a hard hat at home, that's all right. A nice cheese head will work just as good. Oh la la!
Thank you, Ciscoe. As always, those plants will help your garden, but how are we going to get you through November and beyond? We decided to turn to our evening viewers and said, how do you cope with the big dark? It's this week's weigh-in.
Let's get right into it. Amy on Facebook says, from November through New Year's Day, we light the fireplace, make soup, and enjoy anticipating the holiday season. From January 2nd through March 20th, however, we despair.
That's a plan.
Oh. I know the feeling. My solution is to head south.
Okay.
How far? Get a little bit of that California sunshine if you can. Maybe for a day, a weekend, a couple of days.
Okay.
That will really, really help. It's a little expensive, so if you can't afford to do that, reggae music.
Oh,
do some easy
skanking.
skanking.
Rent a movie about California.
Party in your mind. I like that. We actually have some contrasting views here because Stephanie says, lean in. It's soup and stew season. So clearly she leans in on the cozy. I'm with her on that. We also have Kathy who says that when I lived up there, so she moved away already. She's given it. She kept going south and just kept going. When I lived up there, I need one of those UV lights to get through.
Oh, that's smart.
I have 2 of those. Do you guys use those at home?
No.
I don't.
I don't know if it does anything, but I like waking up with that sunshine. For me, it's all about leaning in on the things that we don't do when it's nice outside, right? During the summer, we get all these great things. The Pacific Science Center, the Butterfly Garden on a day like where it's dark and cold and wet. It's 80 degrees inside there. You can catch a laser show. We've got indoor beach volleyball around here. There's 4th Avenue. There's Sandman in Columbia City. There's indoor places that are like 80 degrees all year round.
Sounds like this is your
I
favorite
look for
season.
those. Yeah.
I should have been writing this down.
Yeah, I know. But here is MK. She says that she goes outside in the AM when the weather is decent. I'm retired. So I can use my day for hobbies like sewing, drawing, reading. Winter's a good time for projects. First, MK, congratulations. Sounds like you're having a blast on your retirement. That's right. And Carrie says lots of candles. That's kind of smart.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me? I like doing activities. Like, I'm a snowboarder, so...
Snow season. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing good than heading the board. Not a lot of people at nighttime, but also I can do a dive bar anytime, so
that's true.
Go have drinks with a friend, do something.
I think Sherry, though, has the ultimate solution that we all want. Live in Mexico for a few months.
Oh,
Sherry. Mi gusto.
That's your tip.
Just keep going south.
Caliente, caliente.
All right, we would love to hear from you on our next topic. What sound or smell transports you? Sense memory. Look for the post on our Facebook page and weigh in.
Up next, a Tacoma museum celebrating Buffalo Soldiers and the movie it inspired.
Wow! Local stories make a difference.
That's good.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
And welcome back to Evening. We are here at Áegis Living in Laurelhurst. You know, November 11th, it is Veterans Day, but every day a museum in Tacoma honors America's Buffalo Soldiers. It actually inspired a documentary. Here's Saints.
The average American doesn't know much about the history of the African American soldier.
In the documentary Buffalo Soldiers, Fighting on Two Fronts, we learn long before America kept its promise that all men are equal, these men, black soldiers, fought for this country as peacekeepers in the Indian Wars and well beyond.
I asked my grandfather, how come you serve this racist country? He said the Army gave him the only part of the American dream that the nation would let him share in.
This project started in Tacoma.
Filmmaker Drew Hawley was living in the same city as the Buffalo Soldiers Museum when he began research for the documentary.
All the relics and artifacts that they have at the Buffalo Soldiers Museum in Tacoma really brought this story to life for me.
It's a vast and complex story, full of heroic moments Drew visualized with reenactors and by using animation.
As they charge back into battle, Burnett realizes that 3 privates had become stranded.
Drew says the more he learned, the more he wanted to share the story, especially with school children.
Our history is far more than slavery, it's far more than the inner city ghetto. We had actual patriot black cowboys. This is all of our history, and we should all know it.
We say African American history, but we got to get out of that. It's American history.
You can watch Buffalo Soldiers Fighting on Two Fronts on YouTube, and you can visit the Buffalo Soldiers Museum there in Tacoma Wednesdays and Saturdays, noon to 4.
Coming up, a special place for veterans in Linwood.
Now in our 40th season, Evening shares local stories that make our communities shine. Thanks to support from Pemco Insurance. Pemco empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at pemco.com.
And welcome back to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman. We are at Áegis Living Laurelhurst, hanging out with some guests and a proud veteran. Thank you for your service, sir. This is happy hour. They do it every single day. And what a perfect opportunity to pivot to a cafe in Linwood. Maybe you've heard about it, called Heroes Cafe, and they serve the men and women who served our country.
I am a veteran. I have seen and done things you may not understand. I am a warrior. I will never accept defeat.
Just a taste of the Veterans Creed being read for and by an inspiring group of our military veterans. And it is a special thing to witness as the last Tuesday of every month, our veterans get together. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, even the Space Force being represented here at the Heroes Cafe. Veterans helping veterans.
It's a gathering of veterans and supporters and family members and Gold Star moms. And these are the folks that defended the country, swore that they would do that. And this is our way of saying thank you once a month. We have the Baker's Angels. They bring the pastries.
Let us remember and never forget their sacrifice.
So many walks of life coming together. You've got the Red Cross here, 2-time Purple Heart recipients just rolling by, and veterans living on the street trying to transition. Meanwhile, a local high schooler is here raising funds for them.
Raised about close to $3,000 so far. Probably get some more.
You're carrying a lot of these veterans with you on your helmet.
Yeah, it's. I feel like when I'm playing for more than just the dub, getting the win with my team. I'm playing for. I'm trying to raise money for these people. I'm trying to trying to do my part, trying to help.
You know, the generational difference really does touch your heart when you see a young person of a younger generation showing respect and deference to his elders, and that's also part of our Native American tradition and our families to respect our elders.
How great is that? Heroes Cafe, they gather the fourth Tuesday of every single month. Thank you to all of the men and women who have served our country, our veterans, including my big brother Cameron. Thanks to our friends here at Aegis Living Laurelhurst. That'll do it for us. Happy hour is officially closed. We'll see you next time. Whoa! You could probably pull some strings, keep the drinks coming, right? You know some people around here.